Okay, Elijah. Since we finished my Francis Hook thank you book, I tried to find another book. And I started with this one the other day and got interrupted, so you didn't get to see it. But this book is titled, What Does God Do? And the subtitle is God Speaks to Children About His Word. It's illustrated by Hans Wilhelm. And look at all the animals on the cover of this book. There's a walrus, and look at its tusks coming down. And a turtle. And look, there's a snake. And a rabbit with a carrot right next to the lion. And look over here. Oh, there's another rabbit sliding down. What is that rabbit sliding down? Can you tell that's the wrist of a big hand? Look, there's the big hand. And look, all these animals are in that hand. There's like a wild cat and a bear. And I don't know if that's an antelope or an elk or exactly what. And here's another type of kind of an antelope with these straight horns. And that's a type that's found in Africa, I believe. And there's a frog and a bird here and a bird up on the horns. But all these animals are in the hand. And that hand represents God's hand, as God is in control of all the animals and all of creation. So let's see how we're going to do with this big book to see if we can get it in the camera. And here's our title page. What does God do? And the text was adapted from the International Children's Bible. This was copywritten in where's the date? 87. The illustrations, that is. And here is a word to the reader. Where does rain come from? Asked the small child. From the jars of heaven, answers God. Or so he says in Job. And Elijah, Job is one of the books of the Bible in the Old Testament, because the Bible is divided up into two parts, the Old Testament and the New Testament. Amid all the literal, scientific, adult explanations, God himself describes the world in a delightfully simple way. In whimsical passages from Job, Psalms, and Isaiah, God paints vivid, childlike word pictures. Here is a God who cares about every detail of his universe, who takes the time to count the clouds and to water the desert. Here is a God who cares about each person and plans for him even before he is born. Wow, Elijah, God planned for you and your little sibling even before each of you was born, and that's true for all of us. Here is a God who cares to communicate to a child's mind. Perhaps it was for the child, or the child in us all, that God included these passages in his holy word. Children will surely mature in their understanding of what makes it rain, but this book is dedicated to the hope that they will never outgrow their view of God as warm, loving, and actively involved in the lives of his children. Well, let's see what this book has in store. God made the earth's foundations. And that's found in Job 38:4. It's hard to get all these pictures in. So God made the earth's foundation. And I think that's all I can read in this book for today. Bye for now, Elijah.